As Google Maps shows, you can drive from Broome to Mornington Camp Sanctuary. It takes about 16 hours from the time that you leave the tent at the Billy in Cable Beach. To do this, you'd drive across Broome and over to the Broome-Derby Highway, where you'd turn left and start north to Derby. About 45 minutes after starting, you would come to the road to Cape Leveque. We go past this and keep traveling east, and for a couple of hours we travel, not seeing too much other than just lots of unfenced land, until we came to the Fitzroy River. The bridge across the Fitzroy River is 1 kilometer long. It's single lane, and you have to be careful about meeting big trucks coming the other way. You definitely want to give way. We would continue then on the road to Derby until we came to the intersection with Highway 1, which is bitumen to the east all the way to Connemara. However, we would keep going straight north and soon come to the next milestone, which is the turnoff to Curtin Air Force Base. We continue north toward Derby, and when we reach Derby, we would top up with diesel, come back, and turn east on the Gibb River Road. Now, the first 100 kilometers or so of the Gibb River Road is bitumen, so it's a fairly fast drive. About 100 kilometers to the east, the Gibb goes to gravel and continues as a gravel road all the way to Connemara. Once you're on the gravel, the next major intersection is the turnoff to Windjana Gorge, a couple of hours to the south. We continue on the Gibb River north, making now a number of creek crossings, water crossings, and traveling through fairly rough country until we come to Inglis Gap, which takes us through the Leopold Ranges. Once through the gap, we continue east through fairly rough territory until we come to the Inadisha Roadhouse, where we would fuel up with diesel, because this is the last stop where we can buy diesel on this trip. Once we've got diesel, we would head east for several hours until we come to the turnoff to Mornington Camp on Mornington Road. We turn southeast, heading down Mornington Road. The next major intersection is the turnoff to Mount House rather. We'll go past this and head several hours in the southeasterly direction, crossing lots of creeks until we pass by the old meatworks, which is now abandoned. There's quite a long airstrip here. This was a major business years ago. Going further south, in fairly rough country, the next major landmark is Mount Brennan, which is in view from Mornington Camp. We just go past this and head on down into Mornington Camp and stop at reception, which is also the restaurant at Mornington Camp. Probably stop and have a well-deserved beer. Then check in and go to our safari tent, located within walking distance of the restaurant, for a very well-deserved rest.